Alright. So, with this right here, I'm gonna be going over Revelations, so you get a full understanding on Revelations. And this is coming from Dr. MalachiZ.YorkEl's Holy INJIYL, which is available for PDF if anyone wants to read in that. But yeah, Dr. Malachi's Holy INJIYL. And what people don't understand about Revelations is that Revelations was its own separate book. Revelations was its own separate book. So, like, that's what I'm saying. The Bible is a composition composed of many different books that were governed by the political system or what laws they wanted to be passed. Pretty much the fuel to the battery, to the big battery of bullshit. But people also have to understand about the Bible is that the Bible, you know, as they tell you in church, you know, your preachers, right, said this, your pastor said this, best information before leaving Earth, which is accurate. It is accurate, but they don't tell you how, they don't tell you the accurate ways to utilize that information. See, the Christians of nowadays are following the rules of Paul, the ways of Paul, and not Saul, right? They're following the ways of Paul by eating meat. They're saying, eat, this is my body, which is broken for you, do this in remembrance of me. That's literally worship and cannibalism in the same sense. It's just a lesser sense of it. But it's all the same. It's all the same fucking fruit. You see what I'm saying? It's all the same shit. But let me get into this, man. But this is Revelations. So I'm giving you my notes. I'm giving you my notes, my personal notes. Every video that you hear from are my own personal notes that I felt this information is needed at such a time. Is needed at such a time because 2030. I'm gonna get in there. But you know, so you got Revelations. You know how they say Babylon, which would be America, that represents the lion. Medo-Persia, which would be a bear. You got Greece, which would be a cat, which represents a tiger. And Rome represents the dragon. These are all political powers. And where it says why they all have 4 eyes, why they all have seeing eyes for everything. It represents the 4 huge beasts, which again is America, Persia, Greece, and Rome. And you know, America is the lion, Persia is the bear, Greece is the tiger, Rome is the dragon. So if you also look at the system that governs everything within this world here, just this world, that's the you know, the FBI, the CIA, the IRS. You see, speaking in a poetical format to not only create confusion but also enlightenment, to see, because they're taking this from the ways that the Comedics did their own pantheon, and the Greeks, they took from the Comedics. Everything comes from Kemet. They took from the Comedics and did the same exact thing. So for those of my people that are saying that they don't want to, they're not looking into the Greek because that's all the other shit. That ain't our shit. That's our shit too. Everything is ours. It's our shit. But it might hurt, but truth is truth. You know, truth is truth, and ain't time to be beating around the bush. Real shit. Because when the Biru come around, Crystal City come around, people gonna want interest into it. But yeah, you ain't learned anything. You did nothing down here but indulge into your fleshly desires. And that goes with food, that goes with drugs, that goes with anything. And whoever is the one that's out there saying that it's okay to smoke weed and marijuana is okay, it's not okay. Because once you heat up anything, once you heat up a compound, it becomes a chemical. And there's already chemicals within that marijuana because it's not natural marijuana, for they're spliced. They're spliced with other strains. It's not a natural organic strain that came from the earth. Literally. So y'all can stop that bullshit right there. But let's get back into this right here. So it says 6 wings. That stands for the 6,000 year rule of the physical devil. Right? That stands for the 6,000 year rule of the physical devil. I know we in year we're in year 5784 or some shit. Yeah, we in year 5784. So the spell Leviathan and Kingu is the veil is being lifted. It's being lifted. It's being torn apart. So that's why at such a time of right now, your mind is very powerful. Your tongue is very powerful. So if you say if you lie, your lies will be manifested into your reality. Right? That's why manifestation is very, very powerful right now. Whatever you want, you can literally manifest right now just by saying in a sequence of times and numbers, which would be 3, 6, and 9. But I'll do another video on that. But that's what's going down, man. Like everybody, even if they don't believe in God, but you are God. So if you don't, even if you don't believe in God, you believe in God because I know you believe in yourself. Right? All right, so this symbolizes the world powers that had significant dealings with God's people in Daniel's time. This would be the sea of mankind. So you have the 7-headed wild beast, which would be chapter 6, Revelation chapter 6 through 8, chapter 13, 1 through 4. It says, it ascends out of the sea and has 7 heads. 7 heads, 10 horns, 10 diadems, and this represents the political powers. Right? So the 7-headed wild beast, this symbolizes all political powers that have dominated mankind throughout history. The 7 heads symbolize 7 world powers that have significant dealings with God's people today. Right? So then you got a wild beast with 2 horns. So like a lamb, it ascends out of the earth and speaks like a dragon. It makes fire come down out of heaven and performs as the false prophet. 11 to 15, 16, 13, 19, signs, 20. So what this is symbolizing is, as a 2-horned beast and a false prophet, which would be Anglo-Americans, which would be 1 head, this misleads Earth's inhabitants and tells them to make an image of the wild beast that has 7 heads and 10 horns, which would be which dwells within the lake of fire. So yeah, that'd be your Anglo-American. With the 1 head would be the Anglo-Americans. So you got the lake of fire would honestly be religion, because like I said, Re, which means to reunite. Legion meaning demons. So religion is the reuniting of demonic practices, right? The reuniting of demonic practices is what religion is, right? So you got the scarlet colored wild beast, para 10, 14 through 17, which represents the wild beast would be the world empire of false religion, right? False religion.